Hey y'all, it's Bitty Boo, aka Dana. Today we're going to talk about lights out kit, which we've been being warned that in November we could have some power outages. And with it getting wintertime, this is a good thing to keep on hand anyway, because you never know when you're going to have snowstorm, ice storm, tornadoes, hurricanes. You need these on hand. So first thing we're going to do and talk about our lights out kit is some things that you can go out today, you can purchase at any store. I will also show you some things that you can order through Amazon and have it in a couple of days, because I have not seen these at stores. Plus, I will also show you how you can either keep everything in one kit, or you can have it staged throughout your home already. So let's get to it. One thing we can get, you can go to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has just about everything I'm going to show you except for a couple of items. Actually, several items, but Dollar Tree has a lot. Candles. Not only do they smell good, they have a functionality of lighting your way. You have these strategically placed, and not only are they pretty, they smell good. That's two functions, but they also give you light to see by so you don't stump your toe or fall over something. $3. $1. Dollar Tree also has, now this is not a Dollar Tree one, but they do have the battery operated candles. For the girls that likes to decorate and things be pretty, now the Dollar Trees does not have a timer. So it will not go off at a certain time and come back on at a certain time, like mine do. But they are cute. You can do a lot of things with them from the Dollar Tree ones. Not only that, you can already have these staged in key areas of your house where your decor is. And they're not frightful looking. So there's that. And if you see, it kind of looks like a little flame. You turn that off. These little flashlights. I have a flashlight for every member in my house. Actually, I probably have 4 or 5 flashlights for every member in my house, but at least have one, okay? These are just little cheapies from Dollar Tree, but they work really good, especially for little ones. You don't want to get the little ones an expensive one, because you know they turn them on, they leave them on, run the batteries down, or they break them. I'd rather them break something for $1 than break something that's $50, okay? These little ones for little kids. Plus they have their own light. It's cheap. They can take themselves back and forth to the potty if they're old enough. These are called emergency candles. They have these at Dollar Tree. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they come in a pack of 2 for so 50 cents a piece. They have a little deal for a bottom. What you do is you put your batteries in here. Of course, you have to buy your batteries separate. Turn it on. These little suckers put out some light. I know it doesn't show like much because it is during the day here, but they put out a lot of light. You can pop the little cap on the bottom. You can take and set them suckers anywhere. And they're actually cute. If you don't like the color of the white, you can take and you can paint the candle. Just don't paint where you're putting your batteries in. If you do, at least take something and cut around the edge of it so you can twist that off. And it just twists to go off. But you can set those strategically throughout your house. Now this, I love these. I broke one of the handles, go figure. These are the little lanterns, the little camp lanterns. They put off quite a bit of light. You can take those, set them in the middle of a table. You have white light that goes all the way around. Also, if you're needing light focused in more than in just one area, I'll show you what you can do to focus that light more. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, we need this light focused more in one direction, because we're not wanting to show everybody that we got light, whatever, or we're wanting to really read something, and it's harder to read if the light's not focused. Tin foil. Take the tin foil, place it around there. Now you fixed your little deal where you're going to get more light going one direction. And it's not coming out the back, you see. Simple fix, comes right off. Push it down, put it away. This is battery operated. It takes 4, I believe. No, 3 AA batteries. I may not get the base back on it. Okay, next what we got coming up. I purchased these. Oh, and you're also going to have to have one of these or some matches to light your candle. I purchased this through Amazon. This one takes a USB port to charge. It is very bright. And it has several functions. Plus, it zooms in and out, just like that. It's got a little telescoping. I suggest these for the older people. Please don't give them to kids. If you want to give your kids ones that's better than this, I purchased these through Amazon. They're nice little heavy ones. They are little tactical lights. I think they're 300 lumens. There are not very many lumens. But they're good to have. Like I said, I have multiple flashlights for everybody in my home. Now what we're going to talk about is a different type of lantern. This lantern has to have oil or kerosene. You have a wick in here that goes up and down. I'm sorry, it's a little dirty. But you're going to have something to light it. You're going to have a match, or you're going to have a lighter. You adjust your wick for your brightness. Again, you're going to have to keep oil on hand. And if you're doing a country home like I do, I use these year-round for decoration. For one, I know where they're at. I do not keep the oil in them because I'm going to be using them for decoration. Once I put the oil in them, they won't be a decoration anymore. They'll be for use, and I'll have to wait until whatever's over to use them for decoration again. But you can take and go to, and I suggest putting these up strategically. You can go to Dollar Tree, and they have plant hangers that stick out, I believe, 9 inches from the wall. Now, you don't want anything flammable You don't want no material, fabric, that'll combust easily near one of these, okay? Again, what you can do is you can hang this up behind it on the wall. You can take and put your little barrier. You want a little space of air. If you used to take a couple of sticks, roll them up in your tin foil, like so. Make sure the ends and stuff are covered. Well, say the sticks are, we're going to say a 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. You roll those sticks up in these, and then you can take this and you can mount it to the wall behind your light. Not only is this tinfoil going to reflect more light into your house, but it also acts as a barrier. You have air behind this to where your wall don't get hot. Another type of lantern is an oil lamp. You've probably seen your grandmother with these. Not only are these pretty to decorate with, they're very functional. You can pick up oil lamps and lanterns similar to this at Walmart. Used to, you could pick them up for a little of nothing, but now you're probably going to pay $10 or $15 a piece for them. I will show y'all how I have my stuff set up. And it's placed strategically, so if the lights go out, all I have to do on some situations is hit a remote, and it's battery operated. Others are not battery operated, but I'll be right back and show you. Before I forget, make sure you have batteries if you have a battery operated things. You want spare batteries. Make sure your lights either take AAA or AA. Have spare batteries of whatever size it takes. If it takes D or C, make sure you have D and C batteries. If it takes the, what is that, a 12 volt, the big square battery, the big one, make sure you have one of those on hand for big flashlights. Anything that takes a 9 volt battery, make sure you have 9 volt batteries. Anything that takes little watch batteries or hearing aid batteries, make sure you have those batteries. Make sure you have lighters. Make sure you have matches, which I have got to get more matches. I have let things slip. I need to get more lamp oil. So make sure you have lamp oil if you have oil lamps. Other than that, y'all, preparedness does not have to be ugly. It does not have to be ugly. But you can also get your little toolbox, which I keep mine in the kids' in our drawers. Each one of us has flashlights in our drawers, so we know exactly where they're at. I keep this hanging on a pegboard, so I know exactly where it's at. My candles, such as this, I keep hanging on the wall in candle holders. Candles such as that I have on the walls. Just make sure you have your batteries. Make sure you have a way to light them. With that said, hopefully this will give y'all a little bit more preparedness than you was. Maybe you'll be prepared more today than you were yesterday. And y'all, have fun. Don't look at preparedness as a job. It is a job. It is your responsibility. But it can also be beautiful and it can be fun. Okay, y'all, maybe you can see what I'm talking about. Not only is it for functionality, but it's also decor. This is emergency preparedness, even though it's pretty. Emergency preparedness does not have to be blah and ugly. It can be pretty. And how I control those so I'm not having to climb up and down is with the little remote. Now, one of those candles is not a match, so it will not work with this remote. To light it, I have to turn it on and off. See, they went off. Click the remote, press the on button, and they're on. Just remember where your remote is. I keep mine on the hutch. So I hope this was helpful for y'all. Remember, y'all, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget it. I love y'all, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye.